Which transport do you use more frequently?
Car.
Car?
I don't live in London, you see.
You don't live here?
I don't live here, no.
You think that public transport in London is good?
Public transport in London is fantastic. Yes.
How often do you use public transport?
At home, almost never. Here, all the time.
What do you think about the clean lines of public transport? Do you think that is good?
So
Clean lines.
The clean lines?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good. And which thing do you think that could be better in public transport?
In London, oh gosh, very difficult to say. I find it so good compared to home that I can't imagine anything better.
You recycle?
You don't believe in climate change?
Yes, I do. Yes,
You believe? You think that it's an important thing?
I think it is. Yeah.
And who or what do you think that is the responsible of the contamination of the pollution?
Burning fossil fuels.
1 to 10, how is the importance that you give to the environment?
10.
What do you think about the stereotypes of English persons?
I think probably so. Yes.
Which is your favorite thing about your country?
Where are you from?
The north. The north of England. The countryside.
Your countryside.
Yes. In the north. There isn't any around here.
What do you think about Spain and Catalonia?
I've never been.
You never been?
No, it's on the list.
Do you know something about Spain?
Very little. Very little.
Do you like football? No.
No. Cricket, but I don't think there's much cricket in Spain.
Cricket, no, in Spain it's not a very popular.
No, only among the English.
Yes. How often do you use public transport?
Quite often as well,
Yes.
on the tube and the rail.
You think that it's good? Good option to go in public transport?
Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
Yes,
For London,
better than private cars.
definitely.
Yes.
For central London, yeah.
Yes, traffic is so.
Yes,
huge.
traffic all the time and parking.
Yes.
What do you think about the stereotypes of the English person?
For example, you always are drinking tea.
Drinking tea.
It's
It's true, yeah.
You like? Tea?
Yeah, coffee's become very popular now.
Yes. For example, that sometimes you are quite so polite, very polite.
I'd like to think so.
They are good.
It's nice to hear that from Spanish people,
Yes.
because I think the British in southern Spain have a bad reputation. Is that fair to say?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, and that's not indicative of the British people as a whole.
That they go to parties in Spain.
They do, yeah.
Which is your favorite thing about your country?
I like the history and tradition.
It's so interesting. The history from UK is interesting, I think.
Okay, well, here we are at two very iconic things. We have the statue, the Prince Albert Memorial,
Yes.
and then we also have the Royal Albert Hall. And this is a beautiful love story between the first Queen of England and her husband, Prince Albert, who she loved very strongly, almost with obsession. And she built these statues in the honor of her husband. So it's a beautiful love story, and also you have the history of this most amazing architecture in these two examples just here.
And what do you think about Spain? You know Spain, you visit?
Yeah, I have been to Spain. I like tapas.
Tapas.
Yeah,
Okay.
patatas fritas. No, I like nice Spanish food. Know about football a little bit. Real Madrid, Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Uh,
You think that the food from Spain is better than English food?
I think it's different. Has a different tradition, you know.
Yes.
Which transport do you use more frequently?
Is a tube a lot, and I also use Uber a lot.
Uber?
Yeah, both. Yeah, it depends if it's raining or what the weather is like, honestly, and how far.
For work?
I'm a student. I'm a student at Imperial. Yeah.
Why do you use it more than others?
It's just very convenient, especially in London. And I also live close by the Central Line and the Circle and District Line, so it's also easy for me to get around certain areas. So yeah, that's why.
What do you think about the clean lines of public transport? Do you think that is good?
Yeah, I think it's good. To be honest, I think it's clean, it's convenient. I just hate sometimes the delays that happen, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah.
You recycle?
Cycle? I try to. Yeah, not as much as I should be.
Who or what do you think that is the responsible of the pollution?
Air pollution's definitely traffic. There's way too many cars in London. Pollution in general, I wouldn't be able to answer that. I would just say air pollution is traffic.
And do you believe in climate change?
Yeah, of course.
Do you personally feel it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
The 1 to 10, how is the importance that you give to the environment?
10. 10. Over 10, yeah.
Private school or public?
States public school.
Why do you think that is better?
You asked me which one I went to or which one I think is better?
Which do you think is better?
I think public school is better. And in this country it's called a state school and a private school is a public school. And I think it's better because I think everyone should have access to the same education. And I think that if all the money that was given to private schools was given to public schools, they would be a lot better.
You went, I suppose, to a public.
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe in climate change?
Yes.
What do you think about?
It's not great. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's obviously not a very good thing.
You think that it's an important thing?
An important topic,
Yes.
yes. I think it fits in with the general lots of things we need to change rather
Yes,
than just
true.
being the only thing.
Do you think that the education systems
Yeah.
can improve in many things, and which one?
Yes. So many. Be more inclusive to people that learn in different ways, not exclude pupils when they don't fit into the mold. People from abroad, people who have maybe difficulties in learning in the normal way. Teach people to think for themselves, not just to learn stuff.
Which transport do you use more frequently?
What transport? Probably the underground.
And why do you use it more than the others?
Probably because in London it's quickest.
How often do you use public transport?
How often? Probably 3 or 4 times a week.
Or work?
Mainly for work, yeah. But occasionally for pleasure too.
What do you think about the clean lines of public transport? Do you think that is good?
It's quite good. It could always be better, but yeah, it's quite good.
And which thing do you think that could be better in public transport?
I suppose you could always make it, in London in particular, you could always make it cleaner, safer. But, otherwise it's not bad. It's not bad.
And maybe it's so expensive now.
Well, it can always be cheaper, yeah.
What do you think about the stereotypes of English persons?
Okay, I mean, it happens. like anything, you get, you know, everybody has when someone says to you a certain nationality or a particular race or a particular religion, you create a picture of what you think. You know, I don't have a view particularly either way. It is what it is what people think about, you know, being British, I suppose. Some people think, you know, equate being British with the Queen or something like that, you know.
So some ones are true and some ones are not totally true.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, you generalise when you have stereotypes. It's a general, you know, idea that you have.
No, all the person are.
Yes.
And which is your favorite thing about your country?
Well, I like Scotch whiskey, but I'm not Scotch. I'm Welsh. So I don't know. I mean, I like one thing I like, which I guess you can apply in most countries, is that life is a variety, and it's what you make of it. And there are lots of things you can do. It's up to you whether you want to do it or enjoy it, whether it's fun things or sociable things or work things. Yeah, there's plenty of variety. It's up to you to make the most of it.
Okay. You know something about Spain, or?
Yeah, I've been to Spain. I've been to Barcelona.
What do you think about Spain? Or?
What do I think about Spain? It's a very nice. The parts I've seen are very beautiful. And where I've been, and yeah, I've enjoyed the time I've spent there. Yeah.
And the last one, what do you think about Brexit?
Disaster.
Rubbish. Oof.
Interesting.
Personally, I think it was a mistake. I think we should have stayed in, but that's the way it is, so you have to accept it. That's the democracy.
I don't know. It depends what happens. But could be good, could be bad.
Yes. I think that is the last thing.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Of economy of England, maybe.
Probably.
Rubbish. The worst thing to happen to England. Nobody wins. It's not good for England. It's not good for Europe. It's a waste of time. It's gonna very bad, very bad. It's gonna hurt the British economy. Nobody's going to win. Nobody's going to win.
I agree with you. I think that is not a good.
A waste of time.
Yes.
Terrible.
All of this uncertainty is really bad right now, and since 2 years have elapsed and nothing has really happened, we really need more action from Parliament's end and a decision. We need a majority take towards any direction at this point, because this uncertainty is what's killing a lot of business and is being very disruptive for the pound as well. So this is my take currently on Brexit. I wasn't a fan of it at all, but at this point it's like we need to go somewhere. So yeah, that's just a short thing.
¿Sabes qué?